Naoya as a revenge curse spirit hit Mach 3. Way past the sound barrier. He is a literal jet. Unbelievable. And to end it off with Maki just on the floor, bro. They should have killed Maki, or they should have killed Naoya off when she had the chance. Crazy. And of course she couldn't kill him with cursed energy because she doesn't have any, but still, what an amazing feat in JJK, man. Let's get into it, man. So we got chapter 193 here, and we're looking at the cover page of Naoya's like bleach like hollow form here. And it's interesting. I don't know how Gege came up with it, but it definitely is creepy. I'll give him that for sure, right? So we start out the chapter, and it looks like now Noritoshi survived, right? And what he was able to do was he used his blood to kind of create a cushion, or else he would have died from that punch. He would have completely died. And Naoya kind of gives him the compliment. Oh, well, I guess you are the next head of the family, right? So of course this is the least you can do. And man, he jumps right into it. So Naoya literally jumps in, about to go in for the kill again. We see Noritoshi activating the flowing red scale, and it looks like he's just about to do something, but we see Maki come in. She slides in, slices up, and she's been doing this a couple times. Slices up Naoya, and then Noritoshi comes in and use Crimson Binding, right? And it looks like Maki's about to come in for the finishing blow, but apparently he spins so fast that he gets out of the binding, right? So this is a little worrisome, right? Because he's facing Noritoshi isn't a slouch, and Maki, I've said this many times, even though technically not special grade, she's literally knocking on the door of any special grade she would fight. Yuta, Geto, and I mean, I think she would put up a good fight against Gojo. Now, obviously, I don't think she's winning against Yuta or Gojo. Maybe Geto. Just because I'm thinking back to like Toji versus Geto in the beginning, but who knows, right? So we get some inner monologue from Noritoshi, and he mentions that basically Naoya kind of reminds him of Rika, which is a really interesting point, because now that I think about it, he might be an unregistered special grade, as in similar to Jogo and Hanami. Like, he's able to talk, he's able to contain his memories, all that stuff. This is pretty crazy. He might actually be on that level, because there's no other reason. There's no other explanation. He's definitely a special grade curse, and I don't know if he's on like a Jogo level, but he might be close, honestly. But anyway, Maki explains that he can still use his technique of projection sorcery. Now, this is interesting, right? This is happening all in like an instant, but we see projection sorcery activated, and then we get a bunch of explosions. Now, here's how it's explained. He's utilizing his ability to freeze everything he touches for 1 second, freezing the air, then striking it with his fist so it shatters. And he's doing all of this to gain momentum. That's why you see a bunch of those blasts, right? And then he's like, Noritoshi's like, well, did he run away? And Maki says, no, he's accelerating. Now, this gets crazy, right? We see him kind of close off his little octopus-like arms and legs, and he goes into this like like this jet mode, basically, right? Like, he goes into his car form, like a transformer, basically. And the plan is they're going to plan out an attack, right? And they're going to just wait at the right moment and then plan that counterattack. And Maki remembers back to the last time she faced Naoya and did the same thing. But this is a bit different, right? We see him start to turn around, and then Maki's like, look, just stay back, Noritoshi. And she's basically going to try and counterattack. And we see Noritoshi's little blood clots ready for the counterattack as well. Right? Now we see him gain speed. Everything around him just like flashes and breaks. He starts spinning, and then they kind of explain, Gege goes an explanation of how Naoya's getting this much speed. So he pulls in air, right, at the speed of sound, and it basically, in the back of him, it's like this suction. And then he compresses that air with pressure, and he's able to go even faster, right? And so he's blasting through. Maki's trying to aim, and she's collapsed on the ground completely. And we see one eye open, we see blood spattered. That speed reaches Mach 3. This guy is literally a jet. No way. I once lost to this. Incredible. This is crazy, guys. Like, this arc, and I say it every other review, it's getting up there. Right now, this arc to me is like 8.5 to 9. Like, people, and I can understand people complaining about how the explanations of the powers are kind of complicated, but you know, when I read stuff like Hunter x Hunter and I hear people praise Hunter x Hunter to high hell, like, Hunter x Hunter can get complicated, but that's what makes it so interesting, because they go into detail. Gege just likes to go into detail, and honestly, I can get the whole thing with oh god, I almost forgot his name. I can get the whole thing with Hikari. I completely get it, right? But in my opinion, the whole thing with Hikari is, all you gotta know is that he's basically gambling, right? You don't have to get into the necessary nitty gritty of the, you know, pachinko machines and stuff like that. But you just know that if he hits this, if he gets these three, it's a jackpot. If he doesn't, it's not, right? I think it's fine, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, though. This was another short and sweet chapter, but really good.